Stewart.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I realize it's a packed house, a lot of business to do today. Thank you, Jerry. I just want to say hello, offer my greetings to everybody. Steve Levin, council member. This month has been kind of a busy month in terms of preliminary budget hearings, where I've been at City Hall quite a bit, talking about the mayor's released their preliminary budget. We have a set of hearings on that. Coming up is they will be releasing their executive budget. One of the big issues that we're fighting on this year is early childhood funding, which we fight about every year, but this year is particularly bad. The city is releasing this week what's called the Early Learn RFP, which will dramatically or drastically shift resources away from communities and with regard to subsidized early childhood education. In particular, this is going to affect Community Board 1's area because there's going to they're putting forth a decrease in both vouchers. We have ACS vouchers that families use throughout CV1, which we fight to preserve every year. In addition, there's what's called center-based care, and the new system is going to put into place a priority zip code paradigm over the city of New York, and 11222, which is entirely within CV1, is determined to be a non-priority zip code, which means that in all likelihood 11222 is going to lose all or most of their subsidized child care slots. This is something that we're fighting against. This is a major issue. We have a number of early childhood programs in that zip code, so this is something that we all ought to be taking very seriously. In the past, I don't think that I brought this up, we had a parks budget hearing in which I asked in depth the Parks Department and the Commissioner of Parks, Adrian Benepe, about funding for Bushwick Inlet, which as part of the 2005 rezoning committed to acquire the entire area from, I'm going to mess this up, but it's North 9th Street to North 14th Street, and trying to get some clarity as to how much they've spent in acquisition, how much they have left, what they spent the money that they spent it on, and what they plan to spend the money on that they have left. They didn't really give me very clear answers, but the gist of it is that they don't have enough money to acquire all the land that they promised to acquire. Not even close, like short hundreds of millions of dollars. So this is something that is we're fighting on. We're hoping to have a hearing at the City Council as a follow-up to the 2005 rezoning. Kind of where are we now in 2012? We will let you all know when that hearing is on the docket. We're trying to have it in the Waterfronts Committee, and hopefully we'll have that before either later this spring or in the summer. I do want to talk a little bit about, we've introduced legislation about bicycle safety and car safety, making sure that when there's a crash between a bike and a car, that there's a full investigation on the city level, because right now the police do not do a full investigation. And lastly, on the 26th, I think, I'm going to be co-hosting with NAG and with Assemblyman Vito Lopez and with the New York City loft tenants and the East Williamsburg loft tenants a town hall on the loft law. That will be at Our Lady of Pompeii Church. And what's the date on that, Rami? I think it's the 26th. 24th, excuse me, 24th at Our Lady of Pompeii Church on Siegel Street in the evening. So if you have any issues regarding lofts, if you're a loft tenant and want to know your rights under the New York City loft law, the expanded loft law, please show up and ask your questions and let your concerns be known. Oh, and lastly, DDC CV1 presentation with the Transportation Committee on Nassau Avenue reconstruction. Good. That's going to be at the church on Russell Street. It's the Lutheran Church on Russell Street, and the date is Monday the 23rd. So I encourage everybody to come out to that. If you have any concerns, I live right off of Nassau. There are a lot of problems as a result of this. So if you are a business owner, homeowner, or tenant along Nassau Avenue, please come. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, everybody. Sorry for taking so much time.
Thank you very much, Councilman.